So this is like an interesting idea around container gardening, because containers are really just anything that's going to hold your medium, like your soil or whatever it is you're going to be doing. The interesting thing about these is you've got to water them, yeah, and they don't hold the moisture as well, and so they often require a lot more compost and things like that to really help hold that water in place. They will dry out the hot sun, that type of thing. I mean, this is an old wheelbarrow essentially that we've turned into one, but what you can do is you can install these little unglazed terracotta like jugs and pots and things like that, and you can actually come out and you can fill them up, and then you can essentially walk away and set and forget, and that permeates out into the soil. And it's a really good way for you to make your life easier when you're doing container gardening. It allows you to kind of come out instead of like every single day and go, oh, I got to water that and make sure that my plants are okay. You can see this one's actually sitting under a macadamia nut tree, and we've had a mac that's actually taken root essentially, which is fantastic, which is cool. I can take that out and I can actually plant that out because I've got macadamias on our property, and I can get more of them, which is really cool. But it's got the leaf litter, which is kind of protecting the top and giving a bit of mulch and giving those nutrients and things like that. So that's really quite smart, is to get those terracotta little jugs and things like that are unglazed, and it allows you just to fill them up once or twice a week, depending on how hot and sunny it is, and then it can actually be used to kind of water your little container gardens and things like that. So it's a really handy thing. I haven't actually experimented with the idea of putting any like running drip hoses and things like that. I think there's a bit of work that's going to be involved in that, and I think it'd have to be a bit more creative. Definitely easier for me to do with our raised garden beds. But yeah, that's another way that you can do container gardening and do your watering, because irrigation is one of the most important things when you're doing this type of stuff.